So on the old power steering box that came from the factory, I only had 3 bolts in this thing on the box. So we're missing this one on the bracket that comes on the CJ6 from the factory for some reason. And so I only ever had these 3 bolts in here. And the most important one is probably this one and this one because this is where the torque's getting transmitted through the cross member. So if you look on the stock power steering bracket, I got 1, 2, 3, and I'm missing this top one right here where it should be. And so I need to pull this thing out, and I pulled all the bolts out. But if you look here, I can't remember if me and Dad did this, but I pulled all the bolts out because one goes, you know, through the spring shackle hanger bracket. Another one goes here, and then you got 2 coming up from above on the cross member that are supposed to be able to pull this out, but luckily we welded it. So I'm tacking up the frame at the motor mount. Just when we cut this front up, we don't move it all. We got a brace right here, the cross member, but since we're cutting up the front, just want to make sure we have this set up here. That should be good. Smoking like a madman though. Whew. So on this, I'm gonna use the cutting wheel on this to cut this out. So we're gonna get this started off with the old cutting wheel, get this cross member cut out so I can get to the welds on the back side of this cross member. And then we're getting the passenger side done here. And this thing is pretty chintzy. Can't remember what kind of gauge it is, but I got like 3 cracks in this front cross member. And so, which also means I had another crack I had to fill up earlier in the couple of episodes ago in the front frame. And then a little sneak peek coming up next Sunday. We have find a couple more cracks in the front, so that's coming up in a little bit here. But we got the old one dug out and having to get the old pry bar out and get this thing dug out. Whew, so that was rough. So here's a passenger side. Gotta do a little bit more touch up on that. But got the driver's side all cut out. Well, it's the next weekend. Me and Buck got some work to do on the Jeep. Want to get the cross member replaced up front. Want to get the cross member cleaned up area up there where the old one used to be at. There we got the old cross member. And we're not doing a bunch of stuff on this. I'm going to cut a new hole in here to get the access to this on the power steering box. And then we're going to recess this in the future. We'll get the body on there and get that going on. But we can wait for the body till we get this cut into the new cross member.
I thought we found another one.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, because that goes through.
Yeah, so we got 2 more to fill up. Crack there.
Yeah, I got that.
And that crack right there. That's probably why Buck was saying they put the plate on there and out there.
What we're supposed to do, and I think we should do it, is when you get to the back of a crack, since it doesn't follow all the way through, you're supposed to drill a hole.
Oh, okay.
Because that stops the crack. Because we could grind this down and then fill it up, but there still might be some shit. But I've got that drill index. We'll drill a hole just at the bottom of it, or at the very back of it, and then we get into fresh parent metal, and then the weld goes into that, and it'll never crack again. Because the more I'm grinding on it, the more I'm finding the cracks.
got in the front cross member, and then we got the hole cut out for the power steering. And got a little bit of gap on both sides in the back. This is pretty good over here, but this side there's a little bit of a gap to fill up. But the front's good on both sides on this thing. So we got that. Gonna mount the power steering box to this. And we're gonna, come up with a half-inch plate up into this, and then come over with a half-inch plate, and then come down here and triangulate in the middle of that power steering box plate. Oh, back to next Sunday, making the power steering bracket now. Got a mark set up for like 8 1/4 down from the front cross member we got made. Feel like 8 1/4 down. Got a little cutout for the front, so coming back down, about down to the bottom of the shackle hanger down here. So got to cut it with the old chop saw. Did some hole punching on those to get them somewhat close. See what happens. So that worked pretty good. Need a bigger damn metal plate. Shouldn't have cut it first. Boy, this headpiece worked good on there. Man, that thing worked fantastic. So on these, I guess you gotta put this through there for the centering hole. Need to center up this hole now. Wow, that thing's amazing. Turn the water off. Wow. Okay, that's my new favorite tool. So on the power steering, the one bolt fits through and holds down. You just got to put like washers on the other 3. We got some pipe to go through and weld that up. So we'll go through. Doesn't use that much water either. About right to there right now. Let's go over here and see how this thing fits. So if you can see here, this back one's flat, then I got washer tacked in on this one, and then I got some room in there for that washer now. So I think the rest of these are the same. There, that one fits, huh? Go tack that thing up a little bit. But now we just gotta go see if this thing is where I marked it. I kind of see it, but it looks kind of off to me. Okay, so I marked it, hopefully right. You can't, this hole, you can't even see. Can't get a straight shot because it like covers it up. So it's hard to get a good punch in there. Now we'll see if I did everything right or not. Or if I screwed up. Someone should be shot, whoever designed this power steering box. Nice. You got good spacing in between the box and everything, and all the washers, so just go weld that, tack that other one on. Well, got the power steering bracket mocked up right now. Got to make the back plate, then make the triangle and stuff like that, then cut her back off. So I just got her mocked up for now on the cross member, and see if she's straight, and make the rest of the brackets, and then cut her back off.